How now, brown cow. How now, brown cow.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red
leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow
Black and
leather.
yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
I bet you do cocaine.
G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. Ow.
All right. What time you got?
Was that our whole intro just Dave trying rap songs?
I mean, a lot of us doing our vocal warm-ups. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to episode 252 with Camcast.
Yay.
Yay, indeed. I am...
Yeah, you're right. These onions are strong.
Yeah. First, yep. Warned you. Gave you fair warning. But here I am. Anyway, I am Mike, dear leader, doc taste, leader of men, herder of cats, so on and so forth. And I am joined, as always, to my right by the one, the only, your, mine, our Uncle Radical, the professor of the ghetto arts, tenured, not licensed.
You right.
Some call him Daddy Rad, some just call him Daddy. We call him Scoots.
You can call me Daddy.
Oh, I'm not going to call you Daddy.
Okay.
Not, no. It is Dave Raleigh.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh,
Wow.
Formal.
yeah. And over there, lit beautifully by our one working fluorescent light that shits a 10-pound brick whenever I try to put the LED tubes in it. It is the good Colonel Eddie Dean himself, the chairman of the boards, Zach Lords.
I'm currently messaging somebody about a W140 S600
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Why?
because the pricing might be right for two of them.
Okay.
Says the guy that doesn't have a place for his Cadillac.
Hey, the Cadillac's going on. Cadillac's out now outside. There has been room in the shop now.
Well, all right.
I don't have room for two S600s and possibly a C something compressor. I don't remember what the other one was. A C36 AMG. But we'll see.
Wow.
All right. And sitting down there at the end of the table wondering
Trent.
what is going on, what he got himself into, and why he ever bothered to come back. It is co-founder of Cam Auto Mag, founder of Hustle, shadowy billionaire himself, Trent Bray.
I can't even say my signature line. I'm so contemplating my life choices.
Ahoy hoy.
There you go.
There it is.
Hi, Trent.
Hi, Zach.
Nice
Perfect.
to see you.
Wonderful.
Excellent to see you.
Nailed it, as
You
always.
don't give a shit about me.
I do.
Wow.
Hey, who reached out to you for your opinion this week?
I kind of
He,
forgot about that.
he
actually.
should know this because you're probably the only one to reach out for his opinion.
No, I haven't reached out by several people. But
I kind of forgot about it. That's wonderful.
well, what did you decide with?
I haven't decided anything.
The IO is better on the Black Magic, and it'd be better for studio stuff.
We'll talk later. This is not a
No, this
camera
is- I'm-
podcast.
I'm going to grab a beverage. Who wants one?
Will you get me a water, please?
I'll take a beer.
You might need one. I am good. I have my drinks.
All right. Yeah, you're good. How is that Coke Energy?
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of figured.
It's not anything to write home about.
Well, all right. That works. That's all I needed to know.
I like how you put these in the fridge. It's a little bit nicer.
Yeah. It's
It's like a little bougier.
it's like we're actually like it's like we have some semblance of professionalism. Hey,
Normally, I'm used to floor water cold, not fridge cold.
hey,
These
getting
floors are pretty cold.
hey, man. That's why we got the old box spring and mattress, baby.
We should
Not sound deadening. I didn't think that far ahead.
I should really go to NPS and see if I can find just like what a 12-foot wide roll of something.
I did think about bringing a propane heater down here today.
We've got the other heater that blew out the surge protector because I forgot that I shouldn't be plugging a heater into a surge protector.
I don't think we'll make it through an
People in
episode
New
with
York
a
do it all the
propane-
time.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll make it through an episode with the propane heater running down here.
Oh, we
No.
absolutely will, though.
I mean,
It'll be the best episode ever.
How many of us will make it to the end?
Only the strong will survive.
All right, so that's, I don't know. one
Something
of
to
us.
look forward to.
That's a thing.
Yep. Anyway, follow our cheeky shenanigans on all the social medias. We're at Cam Automag on the lot of them. Shout out to everybody who was interacting with me today. It was fun. I appreciated it.
Yeah, I kept getting notifications, and I'm like, why are my notifications not going away? And I was logged into Cam. So
Yep, that's you
That will happen.
Yep.
Yes.
Gotta do that.
Happen.
If you are watching this, that means you are supporting us on Patreon.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. If you're somehow watching this and you're not supporting us on Patreon, how about you help us out, you fucking freeloader? Patreon.com/CamAutomag.
Rent is not cheap.
No, it is not. This table, all 32 square feet of it, was not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was cheap, but it wasn't free. Let's just go ahead and say
It
that.
was slightly less than IKEA table pricing.
But we had to put it together. It was a process.
It's much bigger than an IKEA table.
Yeah,
Definitely.
damn right.
Still has sawdust in places.
Hey,
In most places.
Hey, man. Your end should be a little bit better. I actually I was swept up down here last night, and
Ooh.
I, like a true bachelor, I just took the broom and just held it up and just brushed off the table.
I did notice. I can now see the food stains on the table. So
Yeah, well,
thank
don't-
you for sweeping up the sawdust.
Yeah, well, don't worry. Probably in 6-7 months when you return to us, there will be felt upon this table.
Yes.
Yep.
Hopefully.
I feel like we should keep it more of a rustic vibe and just throw a bunch of like dirt and thresh on here.
I was going for the burn marks. I think we should have a few burn marks.
Okay,
in here,
all right.
you
There's
know.
that. I mean, I feel like that would go really well with our D&D campaign
Well,
on
I
the
think
same
what we should
table.
do is we just
Yeah.
get like those small hay bales you can buy for like your chickens that you get in spring.
Yes.
Just, like break it up in the middle, just like slowly just.
I have one of those at my house for my rabbits.
Yeah,
Oh.
see.
So
And we'll just slowly rotate it off as it gets dirty and stuff.
yeah.
Yep. Anyway, patreon.com/CamAutomag. $5 is the magic number. Yep.
Hey, don't we have a slide for that?
I was already there.
Yeah, we were on it for a minute.
All right.
I want them to see our faces.
Yeah, $5 is the magic amount that gets you access to the Cam Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook group. Bonus content, which me and Zach recorded some on Wednesday.
Hey, it was pretty good.
Yep, I just got to get it off of this PC and onto something else that I can edit it on. And yeah, I showed Zach the old ways.
Ooh.
Yep,
I learned a lot.
the high school ways.
I want some glasses from the 90s or early 2000s.
Boy, howdy do you ever.
Yeah, I do.
That's your look.
do.
Hey,
Also-
Dave, can you tell me that the Cam Shenanigans is worth $10 instead of $5?
I absolutely can.
No.
Then say it.
The Cam Shenanigans super secret Facebook page and our Patreon subscription is totally worth $10.
So this just in, I've been told by somebody that this is a $10 value
Yeah,
that you're getting for $5. That sounds pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
That's half off, baby.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, if you want to go ahead and throw us,
Why?
$10,
No.
we've got.
Cringe.
You're probably not going to be able to see this, but we do have some new stickers in. They are
Yes.
tiny. They're
I
round.
saw you order those
Yep.
last week, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I need one of those."
They are the Fly Cam Am logo. We've currently got some hanging out. Our $10 patrons are getting these in the mail, along
Beautiful.
with the OG. Well, not OG, but the Angle new logo.
Brooke got one on her today or this week.
Who's Brooke?
Brooke is my taco.
There you go. You can't just
You
can't
named your
just
Tacoma Brook?
Yeah.
you can't just
God
say
damn.
My foreigner was Daisy, and my ranger was Daryl.
okay. Anyway, yeah, $10 is how you get some of these sweet stickers.
Cringe.
So anyway, that's patreon.com/CamAutomag.
Oh, what time was that? We need to sample that.
No, we don't. Man, if you enjoy this, you might enjoy listening to it as well.
You sure will.
That
You sure
Camcast is
will.
available wherever you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play.
Rate, review, subscribe.
Yep.
And
Commit some sort of crime involving your friends on a Bluetooth speaker in a box truck.
We
Or-
keep threatening this.
I'm not threatening. I'm just saying that this is a way that you can introduce your friends to the greatest podcast recorded in Midvale.
oh, hold on, I gotta note something here.
Okay.
I don't have to do that for my friends. My friends just watch without being told.
Yeah, your friends just kind of show up just to watch whatever the hell it is you do.
I don't know. I've been.
This pains me to say it, but Zach is somehow a luminary.
He's an inspirational being.
He really is.
And we're still not sure how.
And he's got a sweet piece of artwork that he's taking home tonight. Zach, go ahead and pick that thing up real quick. Oh my God, yeah, he's giant enough that he can just do this. Well, maybe.
Well,
Oh,
there's a
All
preview.
right.
There's something for the
Anyway.
viewers.
there you go. Yep,
Oh yeah.
the art of invisible repair. It is a red Countach. It is glorious.
Yes, I love the matching frame.
Oh yeah, that's
It was framed in '83.
fits.
So
By
there
someone
probably
named
is actual-
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll stop there.
There's probably actual cocaine somewhere on that.
probably.
We might as well test it.
We have to now.
Dave, start snorting.
Every corner.
And away he goes.
we'll see Dave in a couple weeks.
Anyway.
Just hoover that thing right up.
Oh boy. Anyway, another way you can support us if you just want to continue to be a freeloader and not support us every month, it's to head over to camautoswag.com. Oh, did you? I actually stuck to the script.
I went a little fast there, Buckaroo.
Feel free to pull up a window so you can show people the glory that is camautoswag.com.
Is that my punishment?
Yes, you doing your job is your
Well, I
punishment.
fucked up, so I have to go to the hard way.
Anyway, camautoswag.com, the official home for Cam Auto Mag merchandise. Hats, shirts, phone cases.
Well, all I can say is if you buy our Can-Am Flight t-shirt, you'll look as happy as this man does.
Hey, man, it's a pretty sweet shirt.
I mean,
Look
it's
how
pretty
happy he
great.
is.
Yeah.
He is stoked.
I was going to say, I don't know if nobody listened or just nobody took me up on it, but what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? I mentioned if you made it this far in the podcast, I'd give you a coupon code that has now expired. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Dave
2 weeks
tells
ago,
me.
and I don't
Yes.
think anybody's listened. But
Okay, cool.
Yep, but
As long as we clear that up.
our
You
offer,
missed out, people.
it's
Indeed.
It's all right. Our offer still stands. If you get the I Signed the Waiver shirt, which is Dave
Yes.
just struggling through the 11 challenge at a Wing Coop, if you get the I Signed the Waiver shirt and you take a picture of yourself wearing it at either Wing Coop location, next time around, wings are on us.
Yep.
Conditions apply.
Does that apply for me?
Yes.
Shit, that's actually not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal, but, Anyway, like I said, conditions apply, so we'll talk about that when you actually post a selfie.
Asterisk.
Prove me wrong, people. Prove me wrong.
Hey, so do we have a long-time sponsor?
That we do, Zach.
Yeah, guys, you want to be dripping in that hot boy swag?
So our longtime sponsor, Steady Broke, and his founder Tommy, is happy to be.
He's happy to be around. He's happy to be here, happy to be anywhere.
Trent is going to kill himself tonight.
No, he's
No.
not. He's just not going to come back.
That's the one.
We're still gonna talk, but it's gonna be like the strained talk, like when you fight with your girlfriend or whatever, or boyfriend, as the case may
How
be.
is it? Fine.
Yeah, like you're both just like
I'm fine, all right?
you're both just really angry at each other, but you're trying to make small talk, hoping that that's gonna get you over the hump. But anyway,
How was your week? Good.
Anyway, let's run away from this metaphor and run over to steadybroke.com.
That's right. They're steady.broke on all the social medias. Steadybroke.com. You have all the awesome, very affordable, high-quality gear.
Yep.
I'm still rocking the Depresso T-shirt, like a year and a half now?
Something like that,
Yeah, and it's still fresh.
Yep.
Threads is still mint.
Good stuff.
Get all kinds of stuff. They've got hats, T-shirts. They never took us up on the crop top offer, did they?
They've got a crop top.
For us?
Not for us.
Okay.
No.
They never took us up on that offer.
No.
A 4C crop top.
But whatever am I going to wear to ISS?
A 4C crop top.
Me and them hot
Thick
pants.
pussies. You right. Throw a bunch of that good stuff in the cart, and then
All that
in the
hot boy
coupon
swag.
code, yes, all that hot boy swag.
You said you weren't going to do it, Zach.
You gave it to me.
You also said you weren't going to dab, and then you dabbed.
Because my dad was here. I got to show him my cool trick.
You dabbed on a public one. That was great.
And it hasn't been memed yet.
Not yet. I don't think James... Love James Burke, but I don't think that's a thing he's going to be doing anytime soon.
Well, AJ's in saying hi.
Oh, hey, AJ.
So yeah, throw in
Oh.
Cam Auto 15 in the coupon code box at checkout. Gives you 15% off your entire order. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steady broke. What?
Dave, I appreciate your
Holy
ability
shit,
to keep
what
it
is-
on task.
What
Hey,
is wrong?
I did
Try it.
Why are you like this?
Autistic screeching intensifies.
God.
For all those watching on the live stream, you can see the disappointment in my face.
My mic just lost the sun, and it was me.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, so I got some things that happened to me recently I want to talk about.
But we're
Oh,
still
boy.
going through the intro, are
No,
we
we're
not?
fucking up. We're doing catching up
Shout
right
outs?
We're
now. We're catching
Catch-
up to
oh,
everyone.
okay. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Do your quick
Oh
catch.
my goodness. Go.
So, as some of you guys know, someone wants to hear me say this in this room. So I blew up my Subaru. It was about 2 weeks ago. We didn't talk about it last week because we got busy. But everyone knows I blew up my Subaru.
You killed it.
I killed it. It's dead, Jim. I tore it apart, and this was the inside.
Show the camera. That's a valve.
That is.
It is not straight.
Yeah. Do you want to see it, Dave?
It looks like failure.
I have 12 of those. Every exhaust valve collided with a cylinder.
Oh boy.
I mean, you did wind it out fairly heavily, and it did things as a result.
So I'm a little ashamed to admit what happened, but I did the old glory money shift. I 1-2-1'd it.
Attaboy.
And,
Yeah, there you go, Dave.
Somebody said hi to me. Hi.
oh God, that's actually really good.
Yep, there it is. As you can see, not quite straight. There's a bend. Perfect. Just plop that. Just stand it up. There you go.
And so I tore the engine down this weekend to figure out what happened. Unfortunately, that was the only carnage. I was hoping for broken valve heads or destroyed cams or holes in pistons, but
Piston through the block.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it was just that. I'm
good.
calling the heads a loss. The body or the block is probably still good, but I want to scrap it because it's just easy 30s are easy to come by, and so I'm just pulling all the accessories off it and saving it. But on the bright side though, I bought a new car. Some of you guys also know I bought Brooke. Oh, Trent. It's only gonna get
We'll
worse
just
for you.
leave that as a
Move.
trafficking reference, and we'll just move on.
I bought a
Moving on.
a 2003 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, or not Pro, it's not Pro, just TRD.
TRD.
TRD, extended cab or extra cab manual. She's a beaut. Bought from the good old Ian Lacey himself, and yeah,
Nice.
Brooks a Butte, apparently.
She is a beaut, Clark.
She is nice.
Anyway.
well,
I have your replacement engine in the back of my truck.
I might bring it to my shop, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So are you two just like after we're done here gonna like reverse at each other real hard?
Yeah,
with
I was
your
gonna
tailgates
say.
Down?
I mean, I drove the Charger tonight, so that's not a possibility.
Oh, damn.
Don't worry, because I was like, I don't really want to leave the engine in the back of my bed for the next 6 days.
Right. Well, I mean, it's going to be in the back of my truck for the next 6 days. Otherwise,
It's
well,
not like it's
we can
going-
find a day to make
Yeah.
it happen, but we
Yeah.
can discuss this later.
yes.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, there we go. So we've
AJ, Trent won't make it through this.
got
Thank you for the support.
there.
Hey, so do we have news?
We've
no, we
got
have a
shout outs.
By the way, that's
Oh,
a really nice
man.
leather jacket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fly.
They got it at the outlets.
You are
Ooh.
you are definitely dripping in that hot boy swag.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, I have ideas now.
Okay. Well.
So shout outs, huh?
Yep, shout outs. So, shout out to Austin Kent and Candace Anderson. They just had their daughter, Kaylin Jean.
Aww.
Mother and baby are doing fine.
That's beautiful.
Austin is proud papa yet again.
Merry Birthmas, little one.
Yup. Sally McNulty got herself on the podium at Super Lap Battle.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. I saw her car on a Ray's Wheels ad on Instagram.
Hell yeah. Was it the Civic or was it the Subaru?
It was the Subaru.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, the pink wheels.
Yes.
Yes, the Subaru.
Yep. Yeah.
I can't tell. They both have big brakes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're that close, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
what do you know?
Yep. Yeah, lost the splitter in the first session, so they had some ratchet straps holding it up. Still got on the podium.
They apparently
Instagram.
made it work.
Yes, it did.
You might want to look at some Instagram.
Oh, God.
Maybe the hustle account.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, friends over at Life had a rough weekend. They killed a drive shaft. Rip.
Whoops.
Yep.
That'll happen.
Gone but not forgotten. Had some electrical issues. Just kind of not a great weekend for him. But hey, man, they made it out. Cole said it was a really cool event, regardless.
Very nice.
Yep, and Jamie and Nate made it out there.
Ah.
Yes, with
The
five
nomads.
with 5 wheels on the trailer. They don't.
That's
delete
one
it?
down from what it should be.
They don't know where they lost the other wheel and tire.
That's typically how it happens.
Yeah. So JB on Instagram, she was like, it could have been 30 minutes. It could have been 4 hours. We don't know.
Yeah, when you've got a trailer that big with that many wheels,
Yeah.
you can lose one and not really feel it.
But she had some issues. Medusa's still, kind of fighting her on some things. But
Isn't this her first testing with the new trans?
this is it was the dry sump was still giving him problems actually this time
yeah.
around. But she still had a pretty good showing despite that. And even though they're fixing their trailer, it's not all lost because currently the WEC field is over at COTA doing some testing. So she gets to watch a lot of the WEC cars, including a whole bunch. I think there might even be some privateer P1s.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Could be worse.
exactly. So she gets to watch them just rip around the track while the trailer gets fixed.
Very nice.
Could be worse.
Very nice.
Yep.
I mean, it's great too. Like, it's not like you're stuck away from home
Yeah, right?
when
Right.
that's the thing you're
Yeah.
living in.
Exactly. We've got some birthdays real quick.
Oh, we got quite a few.
Yes, we do. Happy birthday to Andrew Jackson. Happy
Hey.
Happy birthday to my brother. He ain't listening, but whatever. Just throwing that out there.
Happy
Mad
birthday, the boy.
Happy birthday. The boy. Happy birthday, Deaton Monk, Sean Peterson, Doug Nephew, Taylor Hatch, Pumpkin,
Ah.
Papa Abandonment, and Shane Petrosillo.
Merry birthmas to you all.
Yep. And then Trent has a special shout out.
I do. So I took a shower today.
Thank you.
Good for you.
You're
And
just
only
out
when-
there doing your best, you
You
know?
know what?
You're trying.
Some days that's the benchmark. But I took a shower only like 2 or 3 hours ago due to some circumstances. But I used, for the first time, V12 Lifestyle body wash, pomade, and beard oil. And I was standing in my bedroom holding a baby that needed a diaper change. And my wife walked in and said, "Oh, something smells good in here." I assure you it was not the baby.
Rig.
It was the V12 Lifestyle. So I am all about the V12 Lifestyle today. So
Yeah.
shout out to Zach Turnage.
There we go.
Yeah, babies don't even smell good when you stew them.
Zach?
Let's do the news.
Okay, to the news. Sad news, gentlemen.
Oh, no.
So I thought we already knew this.
They were stopping. So Holden, as a brand, as
Yeah.
a company, is officially going away.
Yeah, I
No,
thought
the
they,
end of
they,
this year.
they'd announced previously that they were getting rid of like all the fun stuff.
They were getting
Yeah.
rid of the fun stuff, and they were no longer going to be producing vehicles in Australia.
Yes.
Yeah.
They weren't going to
Oh,
be
that's
building them
probably
there,
what I
so they
knew.
were going
Okay.
to just outsource
Yep.
them.
So, yep, GM announced that after 90 years of it being their Australian division, and after 160 years just existing, Holden will no longer be a thing as of January 1, 2021. Yep.
Boo.
They will be shuttering sales, design, and engineering in Australia and New Zealand. GM wants to focus their efforts on markets where they have the proper strategies in place, i.e. places where people are currently buying cars, like China.
Yeah.
You know, that market that's
Well,
stalling out.
because Australia and New Zealand don't have wacky-ass laws and things in place like cash for clunkers and shit like that, they keep old cars on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
that's unfortunate.
yep.
GM apparently was reluctant to invest in a brand that was only sold in 2 markets and only produced right-hand drive vehicles.
I can
Makes
see
sense.
that. Yep.
Yeah, on one hand, I see that.
Yep. But just a timeline. In 2013, it was announced that they'd be stopping production in Australia. And in 2017, the last Australian-made vehicle, a red Commodore, rolled off of the line. And I think it was 2 years after that, they said that the Commodore was going away, just period. So this is sad news.
So there aren't any other Australian brands left.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we've got Ford Australia, but they haven't been built in Australia for a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure who, if anybody, is actually building anything in Australia. I think as far as
Everything is export market to them, right?
everything is technically an import.
That's unfortunate.
Is Australia still on fire, or does that not count for likes on Facebook anymore?
They're not on fire anymore.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right.
They're good.
Yeah, the likes helped.
Yep.
Okay.
The likes helped.
Thank you.
Now, continue liking because rain is also a very bad thing that can happen after,
Yeah.
a large hunk of your country has been burned to the ground. Yeah. So
Actually, thumbs down it because it's a thumb up in Australia.
there you go.
Ha! Ha!
Done.
I get that.
And
It's an
done.
upside down joke.
But it only works on Reddit, though.
Yep.
You're right. It does only work in Reddit.
But
Shit.
but the thing though, Reddit
Goddamn.
does correct for the equator change, so thumbs up do still work there. Reddit's smart. Yeah.
Well, thank God.
No one rolled with that at all.
Nope. Damn. So one of us is pretty fly for a white guy.
It's
Not
Trent.
me.
It's definitely Trent.
It's got to be Trent.
Yeah.
Look at him. Would you look
Just look at him.
at him?
Would you just look at him?
Just
Would you
look
just
at it.
look at it?
Would you look at that? Just look at that.
Guys, who's ready for a very unsurprising headline
I am.
coming out of...
Dave is on fire.
God,
Thanks, AJ.
man. Anyway,
Unlike
so...
Australia.
Damn. So, you know how the one, the only, the big wet president has been trying to roll back fuel economy and emission standards?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? It's blowing up in his face because he's appointed nothing but idiots to do the job.
I mean, par for the course.
Yep.
Par for the course.
Yep. In the Obama administration, the NHTSA and the EPA were working hand in hand on pretty much everything. Now they are constantly fighting. They are blocking representatives from the other branch from doing things that they need to do. It is hilarious.
They should make a soap opera about this.
God, they would like, even for a soap opera, they'd say no, go back and rewrite this. This just, there's no way that this could be
So
happening.
reality show. Put it on MTV.
There's a surprising amount of scripting that goes into those. I know a few people who, like, that's how they got their jobs, writing on stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, so...
Oh, God, I like this last.
Oh, don't worry.
This last bullet.
So they need to have these things, this rollback, done by the 30th for it to take effect for the cars that are being built next year.
Right.
But it's not going to happen because there's a skeleton crew of hastily appointed idiots trying to make this happen.
Yep.
They need to have an environmental impact study and a regulatory impact analysis, things that under the Obama administration took years and included a whole bunch of people chiming in.
Right.
They don't have those, and they have 45 days to try to get that shit done.
Yeah, not going to happen.
Yep. And then this is what had Dave laughing.
God damn.
So there
The last two bullets, I guess I should say.
Oh, yeah. So there is this thing, the Safer, Affordable, Fuel-Efficient Vehicle Rule Study. It's a thing that had to get done, and finally some EPA people got to take a look at it, and they described it as, quote, a turducken of falsehoods, end quote. It was full of bad data, bungling supply and demand. I'm not sure how you can do that, but hey, they did it. Incorrect figures and miscalculations not seen since NASA slammed the Mars Climate Orbiter into the planet it was supposed to be orbiting. Yeah. So,
Wait.
oh boy.
I'm good.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so also many people who have actually taken a look at these terrible documents and have actually crunched the numbers are saying this will not
Oh, boy.
make cheaper vehicles for people to buy, nor will it provide jobs. It will actually make cars far more expensive, and it will cost jobs. So,
There we go.
yep.
Okay.
So there you
cool.
go, folks.
But 2 + 2 = 5 if you believe it is 5.
Or
That's
you're
what-
using the metric system.
That's the right attitude there.
We're using the hashtag not my president math. Take all the time you
No
need.
comment.
Common Core is bad, kids.
Ah, man.
Hey, I grew up on that shit.
I'm sorry.
This
I know
ex-
how to do real math.
this
I still
explains-
hate it, but I know how to do real math.
Hey, it explains a lot about me.
Just remember, if you talk to somebody from, another country, they learn math totally different than we do. We're basically learning applied mathematics. They're learning, actual fucking math.
Right.
So, hey, speaking of math, guess what?
What?
Your favorite thing to watch when you're sick or home with sick kids or too drunk to go to work or hungover or whatever,
Or air quotes.
unemployed.
Sick.
Exactly. Price is Right. It's bringing Dream Car Week back.
I bet $1, Bob.
Hell yeah. Well, that $1 could possibly get you a C7 Stingray,
Oh,
1LT,
that's fine.
a Lexus LC500, a Navigator, a Maserati Ghibli, or a 991.2 911 Carrera Cabriolet.
Nice lineup.
Yeah.
Aside from the Maz and the Navigator,
Yeah,
but
this is-
still, nice
Yeah,
lineup.
LC's pretty cool. I'll give LC some
So,
credit.
what's the cheapest car on that list?
The cheapest car on that list?
The
Probably
Navi.
the
No.
Lexus.
Nope.
No, the Lexuses, they start. We saw they start about 90 at the car show.
The Corvette is the cheapest thing that you
Yeah.
can buy there.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Sticker price, sure, but the Ghibli, you can get one for like 20 grand off because nobody wants to buy one.
They'll just give them to you.
Pretty much.
You walk in. You're like,
The Maserati Ghibli makes a return to the show, and pretty much you're going to have to pay taxes on the car you won and then the repairs immediately after.
Zing. Yep.
It'll have a warranty.
yeah, imagine
That
winning.
probably expires the moment you insert a key.
Imagine winning a Ghibli.
You acknowledge that it exists. Warranty
like-
Right,
expired.
exactly.
Warranty voided.
Yeah, you imagine winning a Ghibli. Oh no, I gotta pay taxes on a $130,000 car.
Man.
The Ghibli's only like 85.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's the caveat to winning a car.
Man.
Well, or it's called Montana, but
Yeah,
And then you just get it
Yep.
impounded.
The Ghibli starts at
71.
Yep, at
There you go.
71. However, maybe they'll get lucky and it'll be an S performance version, which will also up the horsepower and the price correspondingly.
Mhm. Okay.
Yep.
Probably isn't.
Probably not. But,
Probably a base.
God, yeah.
I mean, they got the Porsche in the most basic color possible.
black.
Yep.
It was like, what do you have extras of?
And,
I'll
and
take
it's
that.
also a 991.2. They have the 992 out now.
Exactly.
And they have a C8 coming out. And
Exactly.
they're
This
giving
ain't-
you
this
the
ain't-
C7.
Guaranteed none of these have a row your own option.
No, hell no.
Oh.
Porsche is guaranteed to be an automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it even,
PDK.
yeah. It will have the optional 7-speed.
There you go.
Automatic.
That's probably the only box they checked. They're like, oh man, we can't give this away. Somebody's going
Yep.
to sue us with like a leg injury.
Yep. The 2020 LC500 Coupe, pictured above.
See, I called it at right around 90.
Yep. Starts at 93.9. The Navigator. Ooh, this one's got.
Oh, it's an EcoBoost nav.
Yeah. It starts at 77.
So that 3.5 is the twin turbo one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, they've been EcoBoost 3.5 since like 2015.
I'm not looking at
Exclusively.
new SUVs, unlike Mr. Family Man.
I said since 2015. That doesn't mean new.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at new SUVs ever.
Anyway.
Sorry to rain on your parade.
Anyway, and yes, finally the C7, starting at 56.5. So there you go.
Surprising, probably the most desirable car in the lineup.
Oh,
is
yeah.
the cheapest.
It's going to be a fan favorite for sure.
I mean, it's red.
Yeah.
Well, I would. Okay. Favorite car out of that lineup? I would pick the LC.
I'd pick
Yeah.
the Porsche.
I'm gonna have to go with the vet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm taking the vet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike,
Huh?
could I interest you in a GR Corolla?
Damn right you can.
Ooh.
Yeah, so remember how everybody, on the internet was whinging and whining that yet
It's
again,
not gonna-
America...
Can I do it? Can I do it?
What?
It's not going to come to America. It's not going to be a manual. It's not going to come to America. It's not
Exactly.
going to come to America.
Zach is playing the role of the internet perfectly.
I mean,
it's his
he was
best performance yet.
He was born in it.
Jesus. Molded
Well,
by it.
watching a lot of 24
Actually, no, he adopted it.
I was born into it.
That's
Actually,
true.
no. I was raised by it.
Wow.
Version 2.
There it is. Anyway, so yeah, that cool-ass GR Yaris, which is a homologation special. Toyota is building them so they can take the Yaris with that engine rallying.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Something that we don't normally fucking buy here, the Yaris.
Nope.
Yeah. So
It's now a Mazda 2, so.
yeah, like you weren't buying it before. You weren't going to buy it with the Turbo 3. You were going to do the same thing you did with the Chevy SS. You're going to wait for somebody else to buy it and pop up on the secondhand market. Guess what? Nobody bought it. Guess what? Those things are fucking expensive still.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So stop fucking whining. You were never going to buy the GR Yaris, but you might actually buy a Corolla because it's big enough for America. So, on Thursday, Vice President of Sales Bob Carter told people that Toyota, quote, has an answer for the GR Yaris for North America, and it's probably going to be a Corolla hatchback with that nearly 270 horsepower three-bagger.
Hey,
I'm
like
okay
it.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, sign me up.
Yeah.
I mean, if that actually happens, if that's a thing that occurs, it'll probably sell really well.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's,
it'll
I don't
obviously...
think it will.
I mean,
I
It'll
feel
sell,
like-
it'll sell well for the first year.
I think it will sell well enough in spite of itself. Because I
Okay.
don't think anybody...
Well, hot hatches are doing quite well right now.
Yeah, and I don't think necessarily anybody is looking at Toyota and thinking, I want their hatchback because it's a fun performer.
Well, they do have the Corolla, whatever, sporty with a manual,
Yeah, and
and like
Well, and
that,
they get crazy with all the TRD packages for like the Camry
Well,
and the Avalon.
It will outsell the BRZ.
this is true.
I mean,
the-
pretty
or
much
the-
everything will
or the
outsell
G,
the BRZ.
whatever it's called, the 8.6
It-
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
the FT86 or MTF.
It's just
Whatever.
8.6.
Yep.
Well, there was a new,
The
It's
GR86.
the Great Six.
the Great Six.
Anyway, this is from Car and Driver. When we pitted one against a Honda Civic, he's talking about the Corolla, we said the manual's involvement factor notwithstanding, the Corolla simply underdelivers on its sporty appearance no matter how it's equipped. So I think we're all ready for it.
I feel like a GR Yaris,
Yeah, I think
air
GR's.
quotes.
I think GR's the right word. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's going to take on like the Turbo Civic Sport,
Yeah.
or the all-wheel drive one will probably take on the Civic, the S. What is it, the SI or the R? The
I was
Type
going
R.
to say this is more like SI or
this is kind of in between.
ST or
Yeah,
it's not quite RS level of focus, but it's
Yeah.
more than an ST.
Yeah, and it's not quite like...
It's like a
It's like
GTI
Fiesta
competitor.
ST type stuff.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Yaris sized.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but that will make more horsepower than even if it's anywhere near that. Even if it's 240, that makes more than the Fiesta ST, and that's nearing Focus ST territory.
yeah,
Right,
I mean, if
right.
it's going to make the advertised nearly 270 and have all-wheel drive, it's not necessarily competing with,
The RS.
or the Type R, or, like, because it's not as much, but also it's driving all the wheels.
It doesn't really have a competitive like it. I see it lining up closer to like.
Are they still making Golf
I was
Rs?
about to say I think it lines up closer to a Golf R,
Yeah.
which I don't think you can get a Golf R anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know. Also, I think AJ made some good points there.
Yes. Maybe if they put it in Need for Speed instead of 12 flavors of Lamborghini. Hey, man.
Can I talk about Lamborghinis?
No.
Can I do this story real quick because it really works?
Speaking of Toyota,
Yep. They're already going to be doing a little refresh of the A90. They're adding 3 pounds and 50 horsepower.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
Yep. So this
So
is
so
on-
let's see what. I mean, we already know that there's going to be a 4-cylinder version.
Yep, 4-cylinder, make it 250.
yeah, it actually was officially announced 255.
Yep. So, but
Sweet.
yeah. So as we know, as the internet has yelled at us, anytime anybody said something other than the new Supra is a hot bag of trash, they reminded us that it is a BMW, specifically.
No,
A
really?
Z4.
Is it?
Yep.
I haven't heard that before.
I know.
Really?
Well,
I haven't
huh.
said that several times on this
Anyway.
podcast.
Yeah. It's the same chassis. Yeah.
Well, anyway, if you've been paying attention instead of just yelling at people, which the internet tends to not do, the top tier US spec Z4, the M40i, had nearly 50 horsepower more than the Supra, like 380. Well, now the Supra is going to be making 382 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque, which is nearly identical to the Z4 M40i.
And we already know that means on a dyno with a fan that these cars are going to be making 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque.
Yep.
We already know. That's
yep.
what every BMW does.
Yep.
That's exactly what the Supra will do.
Yeah. This is coming from a new exhaust manifold. New pistons that will have lower compression, which means they will be able to hurl more boost at this. And yeah.
I feel like that's going to make them a little bit more fun to drive.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like lag kind of adds to the sporty feel.
Oh, bit.
I mean, it's probably not going to be very laggy. I mean, even though dropping almost an entire point in compression, and probably not changing the size of the turbos.
No.
Just the tuning.
Yeah. So it's
The
going.
turbos are more than capable of plenty of airflow.
Yep. So this B58 B3001 version is the exact. I mean, that's what is in the M340i.
Right.
Which is probably going to be the same thing that we will be finding in this updated Supra.
Yes.
So, what more can Toyota do to win you over? Doesn't matter because you're not going to like it. If you didn't like it the first place, you're not going to like it. It's just how it is, man.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also announced, there's going to be the A91 edition.
Yes, I like the color.
Yeah, it comes in
Ooh.
this cool, what was it called?
Pretty.
Yeah, so it's available in
Refraction blue.
Yep. They're available in nocturnal or refraction. There are going to be 1,000 examples of it. It's delightful. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, 4-cylinder confirmed, 255 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque, which is, I mean, come on.
Not bad.
Tell me you don't like the Celica.
It should be called the Celica Supra.
I feel like it should be.
I feel like we need to just get into making badges that say Celica. GR
I got a
Celica.
3D printer.
It just needs to, like the Supra logo was handwritten, right? It just needs to say Celica like the old
You
ones
know what?
did.
I will print
with
one
the
for
swan.
for Brandon
Yes.
McConkey's car.
There we
GR
go.
with the swan.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'll print one for Brandon McConkey.
perfect.
Yeah.
Brandon, if you're listening, we got a present for you.
I like it.
Okay, Zach, talk your Lamborghinis.
Okay, this is Zach's 2-minute rant about bullshit. Lamborghinis are cool. I want to talk about them for a second. As Trent takes his headphones off and leaves the room,
I think you really just needed to leave it at Lamborghinis are cool, and then just
walk away. No, so I talk a lot of shit on Lamborghinis, and I think we all kind of do as well. 'Cause it's like, oh, cool, another Lamborghini. Oh, whatever. It's just, you got money.
I talk shit on the people who own the cars. I don't
Yeah.
talk shit on the cars.
That's fair. That's probably good. But today thanks, Gavin.
That was crisp. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I was driving today, and like I see a black-on-black Huracan just sitting in traffic.
I know who owns that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was wearing AirPods. He was a little bit taller of a person. He didn't quite fit in the car. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Go.
Tell your story.
No, but it was actually I saw it differently than I normally see Lamborghini. I was like, oh, cool. He wants me to look at him type thing. He's driving a Lamborghini for a reason.
60 seconds.
But no, it's cool because like it has had a presence. It had a presence. It was just cool because it looks different than every car you see on the road. No one is listening to me talk except Mike.
I'm engaged with you, man. I'm making eye contact. I'm doing the whole thing.
Well, it was just different to see. I should have thought this out better. It wasn't a great conversation. It's just cool because I've always talked shit about Lamborghinis, but now that I see one on the road, it's like kind of like, oh, that. I don't know.
French's mustard is made on mustard way.
Zach, you just need to tune him out.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, you want to?
This just in. French's Dijon mustard is made on mustard way. What
Wow.
exciting.
Is that made on mayo way? Look at the mayo.
I don't know. What about the horseradish
No,
sauce?
it's made by Kroger in Cincinnati, you jackass.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
one's also made by Kroger in Cincinnati, jackass.
Damn.
Hold on. Is this
So-
made on waterway?
For the love of God.
So Cliff Notes,
No, made by Kroger, you jackass.
Zach hated Lamborghinis in theory, and then he saw one.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
got
I
it.
see them all the time, but just seeing something that mean and brutal on in your normal day-to-day life is just kind of odd. Like it's like oh, there was a Corolla, a Camry.
Have you
And
ever
a-
been down the PCH in Southern California?
It has been a while, but
Okay.
but when you're down there too, like it's a different scene. Like that's what you're looking at. When I'm sitting on 90th and State Street waiting for the light to turn green so I can go to my shop, I'm not ready for a Lamborghini. Like, oh my God, that thing is gorgeous. It's just piece of brutality on the road that's just angry and mean, and like the Camry looks giant next to it. It was just a different. It was eye opening for me.
Okay. Well, there we go.
This Zach's 2 minute rant has been sponsored by
It was actually a 3-minute rant.
Mike, sort of listening.
Not bad.
I will never do this ever again. You guys taught me.
And no, AJ, we do not have any Grey Poupon. We have French's Honey Dijon.
Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Yes, Monaco.
Yep.
Yes.
Anyway, before we get to the fantasy draft, I just want to blow through this racing news.
Do it.
The Racing Mongooses. The Chinese Grand Prix has officially been postponed because of the coronavirus.
Aha.
Imola has thrown its hat into the ring to host the makeup race, so to take its spot on the calendar.
Okay.
I could support that.
That would be sweet.
That would be fun. Let's see. Holden might pull out of the Supercar series at the end of the upcoming season, even though they have an agreement in place beyond 2021.
I mean,
Yeah, this might make sense.
Yeah.
Since Holden's going away.
Yep. They
Right.
said they're going to work with Red Bull while they are still in existence
okay.
because they currently sponsor, 888 Red Bull Racing.
Right.
Yep. They are not confirming the introduction of Corvettes for the post-2021 regs, the Gen 2 or 3, whatever it is. That, means we're going to have Mustangs that don't look funky.
Gotcha.
It's going to be two-door rules. And then the Daytona 500 was postponed until today. We got 20 laps in yesterday. This is the second time in the 62-year running of the race that this has happened. And I did get to see the end of it.
Ooh.
Yep. Denny Hamlin won.
Okay.
Ryan Newman was in a very, very, very nasty wreck. At the end, he was classified fourth. It was real scary. Got some old Vegas vibes. So
Really?
yep. So definitely really hoping Ryan Newman is okay, because definitely don't want anything bad to happen. Speaking of bad things happening, the 80's.
Ha!
That transition was beautiful.
I am
It
a
was
product of
gold.
the 80s.
Yeah.
I think everybody here except for Zach is a
Yep.
product of the 80s.
8 years of Reagan, 2 years of Bush. Just a pudding-brained idiot and a man who doesn't know where he was when Kennedy was shot, except we know exactly where he was, running the country. Yeah, George W. Bush, or H.W. Bush, says he does not recall where he was when President Kennedy was shot in Dallas, except that there are phone records and transcripts of him calling the CIA on the day, and they know exactly where he was. Like, this isn't some conspiracy theory bullshit. Like, this is real. Like, he knows where he was.
Okay.
Yep. It was called the Greed Decade because everybody was out to get theirs. It's the birth of the yuppie. Synthesizer music came in. Weird hairstyles.
Yes.
Day glow.
And the piano key necktie.
Damn right. The keytar. Cocaine.
Countach.
And some amazing fucking cars that you guys came through big time on what it was you liked.
It was highly contested as well.
It was, yes.
Yes, it really was. So, this fantasy draft, Dave, how much time we got?
We got like 35 minutes, 40
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, yeah, I think we can do 5 rounds.
Ooh.
Because here's the thing, we don't really do a good job of like defending our picks. We just throw it out there and everybody's like, yeah, okay.
Well, the thing is, like, we normally, at least, I don't know, I normally pick a little bit weirder of cars.
This is true.
And so this I'm going to try to pick some more mainstream stuff to see if we can get some arguments going.
Okay. We
Okay.
could definitely do that.
So I did want to clarify the rule set a little bit.
yes, so the rules. So, it is
Thanks, Dave.
if
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
you could buy said car, like if the car was available with an 80 model year through 89.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if it ran into the 90s or it started
Okay.
in the 70s.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. So let me get a proper writing utensil here.
I wanted to be clear on that.
So as long as there's a model year sold.
Yeah, so shenanigans, guys, just so you know, you're usually the first one that gets this, and that's when my brain is still pretty foggy. So you're getting the first draft. That
Okay.
the thing that should not have been put out there, but was because I needed something.
It's okay.
And then,
It happens.
then
Works.
Instagram and like the cam page, the rules it's a little bit better defined. So
Yes.
Yep. So we are drafting cars that you could get in the 80s, but that doesn't mean that they had to start production in the 80s.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Good.
So, with that said, and with
Rochambeau.
Now, Mike, I just would like to inform you that I did pay you money for tonight's dinner and then did not partake. So I'm just
You
just
had
Rose
saying.
shampoo.
You had some bacon.
Rose shampoo.
Okay, guys. So first off, this is yet again another serpentine draft. So I'm not going to try to go with a fun thing. Trying to describe a serpentine draft, it means if you pick last in the first round, you pick first in the second round.
Right.
You did pretty good job last time. I think we all understand.
Yep, there we go. So, and to determine the order of the draft, it is a game of rock, paper, scissors played by the three of you. We throw on shoot. We go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right?
I won't screw it up this time.
And odd man out wins. So, doesn't matter if two of you throw scissors and one of you throws paper. Whoever throws paper gets to choose. All right, gentlemen, to your marks. All right. And rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Got. Dave wins with the example I threw out. Oh, my God. All right. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
He's speechless.
All right.
I don't know what to do.
So
Well,
you pick the order.
you got-
What do I do with my hands? I don't even what.
What am I doing with my hands?
Anywho, you know what? I like.
Dave.
Hey,
We're bonding.
This is creepy.
Oh God. Oh God.
No, I want no part of this.
What's going on?
This
Tell
is
us.
too weird.
Tell us.
Zach's
so,
energy transferred to me. I did not like
wow,
it.
Ugh.
Zach, do you have answers already?
I have one.
Okay, we're gonna start with you,
Okay.
Why?
and then we're going to go clockwise.
Oh, you should.
Okay. So, Zach.
Zach, Trent, me, Mike.
Hot corner.
Hot corner.
So actually, I picked a second. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna be nice to you, Dave, because I was gonna pick the one I had picked was actually maybe still one off your list,
That's okay.
but I'm
You
gonna
can do that.
save that for the next round.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna give you a chance.
Okay.
Which actually I could see. Yes, there's a whole list in this category that we might see.
All I have to do is start throwing a dart at a board of vehicles I have or currently own, and I'm good.
I am going classic.
Oh.
I'm going. I want an F40.
All right.
What was the first year for an F40? Was it 87? 86?
I thought it was 84.
Oh,
no,
are they that,
it is
are they
not
that old?
84. Come
No,
on.
come on.
Google that shit.
Ferrari F40.
Man.
According to Wikipedia, the Ferrari F40 is a mid-engine,
Oh.
rear-wheel drive sports
87.
car built from 1987
Okay.
to 1992.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Siri.
Thank you.
Google, but
Google.
Who
Whatever.
cares?
Same bitch.
same bitch.
Damn.
Well, there was a reason I wanted to go first, is because I knew that was going to be taken off the list right away.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry, Trent.
screw you, Zach, and the horse you rode in on.
Ooh.
Hold on,
Brooke,
did
you and Brooke.
Wait,
Don't
did you
bring
walk?
Brooke into this.
Did you walk here? Because I didn't see the taco down there.
I was hidden behind them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
hiding
okay.
it.
I already
He's
blew up
hiding.
Brooke. It's already done.
Wow.
I still owe to the bank. I blew it up already.
It's
Well,
hard to do in a Toyota.
well, with that in mind, I will take its predecessor,
Oh.
the
Oh.
288 GTO.
Oh.
288 GTO
What years
is
were the 288 GTO available?
Like
I kind of want this
84
to
to
be like.
87.
I kind of want this to be like
288
thing
GTO.
you know.
According to Wikipedia,
84 to 87.
the Ferrari GTO
Yeah.
is
I haven't read the
Okay.
whole thing again.
Wow.
I was actually going to go 288 GTO, but I think I will fit better in a 40. I realize I will never fit in a 40, but I might fit slightly better in a 40 than a 288.
You're more of a Mondial Cabriolet kind of guy.
I fit in a Mondial really well.
That's
I mean,
the
look
least
at him. He
surprising-
looks like he owns two of them.
That's the least surprising thing you could have said, Zach.
I'm
Man.
just saying, man. Zach looks like the kind of guy that's got a periwinkle one and like a multicolor one.
Yes.
The periwinkle one goes to Cars and Coffees, and then he dailies the multicolored one.
I'm literally, what's his bucket from Radarosa? You guys follow him?
No.
He's in UK, and he has a custom built Testarossa they cut the top off of.
Hell yeah.
It's the most bastardized thing in the world.
Sweet.
Hell
He bought
yes.
for like 10 grand, and it's awesome.
That's the most UK thing I think I've ever heard of.
Oh yeah.
That's great. That's great. Okay,
right.
guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump across the pond.
Jump the shark. Here
yeah.
we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool shit that comes off that damp little island we call England.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're in
Whoa.
England. Whoa.
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 I was expecting straight to the Shelby something or other.
To
I
London,
was-
England.
I was thinking possibly Italia.
No, this could be considered a competitor
Okay.
of sorts. I feel this particular vehicle,
The Brickland.
the Bricklin SV1, no, it's a '70s car, bud.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You could
Oh,
rely on
goddamn.
Robin doing
the wedge
83,
shape
right?
tells you all you need to know.
Actually, I feel like every answer on this could be a different version of a Lotta, and we could still win.
We should all pick a lot of.
We just keep saying Lotta. Which one? Doesn't matter.
Put it in H.
Put his name.
There's a lot on this list.
Oh man. Thank you.
Thank you for the golf clap. Thank you.
Golf clap.
What do you got for us, Dave?
This particular vehicle was made in the UK. This particular trim, this facelift version, from 1987 to 1993, by
Hold on. Fuck, what is it?
Just let him get
Just
it
let
out.
Is it an Acura Legend?
No.
No,
Is-
Well, Acura Legends were built as Rovers
yes.
in the UK.
settle down.
Rover Sterlings.
I watched the donut episode.
lived
Dave,
that
would you
life.
just care to blurt this answer
Quiet
out?
down, fish. The 1987 Peter Stevens redesigned X180 Lotus Esprit Turbo.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
we see that coming?
That's honestly, that is one of my favorite Lotuses of all time. Especially considering, like, okay, you guys should have seen it coming because that's my answer for, like, cars from, like, your birth year,
Yeah.
you know? And it's fitting because the Peter Stevens redesign came out in May of 1987, which conveniently is when I came out.
Hey. All right.
I didn't.
There it is.
That wasn't what I was going to steal, but
Yeah.
that's a Dave answer.
That is a very Dave answer.
That it
There,
is.
there you go.
Mike? Hot corner.
Hot corner.
Hot corner.
Yep. So, you guys all went seemingly the high class, high class for the housing estate that you're living on.
Here comes the lowbrow.
You right.
I, on the other hand,
Nice.
going with something was pulling a premium a couple years ago, only because these things were freshly.
B16s?
No, the
Or,
R30.
sorry, SR20s, my bad.
Yes, the R32 Skyline, specifically the GTR, showed up in 1989.
Yes.
Oh,
Very good. Very good.
Yep.
Winning by a thread here.
Yep. Just barely.
Just barely relevant.
I've
Yep.
got one of those.
Oh yeah. I think.
We all have a Hot Wheels of it.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying
pick.
I've got one of the hanging on the
Oh,
thread.
okay.
Got introduced in 1989.
A pick that skirts it.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that was a car that was so good that it had to be legislated out of a bunch of different race series.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. And then my next pick, I gotta go with my heart.
Hit us with it.
The A70 Supra.
Damn right.
Oh, yes.
The other
Rhonda.
the other turbo straight six Japanese car that was clearly inferior.
In almost every dimension.
But it adds character.
But it was one of the
Oh, yeah.
best cars ever.
Oh, it was great.
I actually, this past weekend,
Yeah.
I was headed down to Payson with the girl in my truck
Mm-hmm.
to go take care of some things. I grabbed Zach's engine. And we passed a really nice, clean burgundy T-top A70 Supra.
Nice.
It was a pre-facelift.
Ooh.
But yes, burgundy on burgundy.
Yeah.
You know, tops off, had a nice exhaust on it, decent wheels. It was pretty low. Just cruising on down the interstate.
Hell yeah.
Made me think of Rhonda and the Good Times with the Sports album.
Ah, yes. And real quick, while we're here, I gotta tell the story for Tyler Corey, because we were having a little back and forth on the Cam Facebook
yes.
page, because he posted a picture of his A70.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's a fan of the pre-facelift cars, because he's a man of class and taste.
I mean,
as you should be.
the only Supra I have ever owned has been a pre-facelift.
Oh yeah.
Pre-facelift NA Auto.
Hey,
But
man.
hey.
So,
It's like how I owned a Mustang.
Yeah.
I owned a Mustang, but
yep. So
You actually drove it.
Yeah, I got to tell this because he saved his. He paid
We owned
$350.
a Mustang.
Saved his car from the scrap heap. I told him this junkyard story. So I
Yes.
went to pick and pull because I needed to get new taillight lenses for Rhonda because they were both cracked and shitty looking. And so I go back, to the Toyota section, and there is not one but two A70s.
Mm-hmm.
And there is one a Burgundy Targa manual turbo.
Wow.
Yep.
A gem.
It was Rhonda's exact double.
Yeah. Her
Yep.
twin.
Yeah. And
Twin
it
sister.
was weird. But I pulled the taillight lenses off, and then I helped a couple dudes who showed up in a dumped purple Cressida.
Yeah.
Because that thing, I don't know why I didn't think to do this, why I didn't, call you or some shit. That thing still had the R154 in it.
Which blew my mind.
Yeah, so I'm like, I probably should have just pulled that thing and then sold it. But,
I mean,
yeah.
those things are going for the better part of a G right now.
Yeah, so...
Ridiculous.
But there were these two dudes in a purple Cressida, so I helped them yank that thing, and then they started, walking away with it, and I'm like, don't you want the diff?
You definitely want the diff if you own a Cressida.
Yeah, they're just
Absolutely.
and they're just like, why would we want the diff? And I'm like, because it's a factory LSD. And they're like, oh.
And it bolts into your shit box.
Yeah, I'm like, pretty much everything that's in this car will go into your car. So,
Yep.
so I helped a couple dudes out. And so there you go, Tyler. Told you the story.
Hell yeah.
Yep, all right. Dave, it is back to you.
Daviticus.
Don't let me down, Dave. My
Go-
garage is looking very rad right now if you don't steal it.
Going American.
IROC Camaro, just get that down. All right.
Moving on, Trent.
Actually, no, I'm not going with the government motors approach. I am taking the
You're not gonna
road
be-
the road far less traveled.
So you're not going to be the king of the trailer park.
Well,
We'll see
Wait.
what happens on round 3.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
It's still early.
How early could you get a Taurus?
1986 was the first year, so technically it would fit.
Yeah.
Gen 1 Taurus. Gen 2 Tauruses even.
Ah. Learning something new every
Actually, no,
day.
the Gen,
Zach?
the Gen 2 came out in
Would you
90,
let
so-
Would you let Dave pick again?
You're being mean.
Taurus is not my answer. It wasn't ever going to be my answer, but I might throw it in now as the
Just
bonus
because.
pick. Right. AMC Eagle.
Oh. All
So
right.
there was one for sale recently for like $1,300.
The tan one?
Yeah, but it
The
was out
tan
of,
four-door?
wasn't out of state.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
in Idaho or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty clean. I was talking to him about going and picking it up.
So I love that AMC in the Eagles did this amazing plaid seat design, and they did it in all of them, beautiful, right? And it was color matched or color keyed to the color of the vehicle, the exterior trim. So if you got a tan or a cream one with the dark brown accents and bottom, right? Then you had tan, cream, brown, and orange plaid on the seats.
Nice.
Yeah, and they all had the super dope 3-spoke AMC wheel that Cherokee's got.
Hell yeah.
And, of course, 4-wheel drive.
Hey. Yeah.
So I still want a 2-door liftback AMC Spirit. Or not Spirit, excuse me, the Eagle. But yes, I'll take a Spirit too. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, man.
And they were made from 80 to 87.
Nice.
So the majority of our choices here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Trent.
I would like to crap on your choice, Dave,
That's
and pick a quintessential 80s car,
Oh, God. This is scaring
Hit me with the sauce.
the Ferrari Testarossa.
Ooh.
Side strake heaven. Yes.
So in theory,
Nothing better than a vehicle that looked like a barber's comb.
would you guys let me pick the
yes.
512?
No, because that didn't come out till the 90s. The 512 TR didn't come out till the 90s, and the 512M were also in the 90s.
Don't worry, that was my choice, though. So choice one, or I guess choice two, technically be, I'm building the dream garage, just the pure pornographic garage. You open the door and it just
Porsche 959.
it is a Porsche 959.
Wow.
Very good, very good. Solid choice.
Now sitting directly next to that, because I couldn't put between the Ferrari and the Porsche because they have to sit next to each other. They were made to fight each other.
Okay.
Oh.
Is not anything normal. It is something off of Dave's list, or maybe not his list, but it's in his mind.
It
for
probably
sure.
is.
Is let me see if I can get all of the names right all suddenly. The Lancia Delta Martini whatever HF edition.
The
O2.
Lancia Delta HF Integrale Evoluzione Martini Edition.
Mark II.
Mark II.
I want Mark II because I want the teal seats.
I just like saying Evoluzione.
You say it so well.
Mike, you might need to look this one up. It
Can
is
you
a
say it
gorgeous.
again?
Lancia Delta HF Integrale Evoluzione Mark II Martini Edition.
I could listen to you say that all day.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Go back down. You can see it. Evo 2. Yep, no, go back up.
Oh, Evo 2?
Yep. The interior of this car is just
Evo
actually
2 Martini.
Yeah. So it's Martini liveried with HS stitched
You know,
blue HF.
you could also show people.
Yeah.
Not to derail you, but, I mean, listen.
Beautiful car, really.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome.
A
Gorgeous,
fantastic choice.
Gorgeous car. Like this is a car that I don't think I could ever drive, but it just sits in your living room.
And to think that there's one of those here in this state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sees time at the track.
Yeah, dude named Mike owns it.
Yeah.
Up
So
in Park City.
Did you guys see the lot of Martini Lancias up for sale right now?
I did not.
There's a amazing lot there. That's some of them right there. A lot of like even some of their Group C cars are up for sale.
Oh, wow.
Is
really?
Damn.
it saying though that the specific one you're wanting is in the 90s?
No.
Oh, no. Probably.
Wah wah wah.
Let's see what the HF Integrale is made.
I would take an Integrale, but I would want an HF.
Oh, boy.
Oh god, did I fuck this one
Oh,
up?
no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Can't I get like a fucking 4-cylinder front wheel drive? No, that's not worth it. Oh shit.
Man.
Um,
1986 facelift. Ooh, that's not.
I mean, we're getting to the same body style there, but 1990s was when it started being...
Yeah, the group. Yeah, man. Let's see. 1985 Lancia Delta S4 Group B rally car. All right. It was something that, yeah.
I guess I need to think of another one.
HF four-wheel drive.
Do you want to stick with the Lancia Delta?
I could go 037 and be in the 80s, right?
Let's see. Lancia
You could.
Lancia Delta HF Integrale 16 valves at the 1989 Motor Show.
Ooh, should
But what's the model year?
Uh,
Are we going based on model year here?
the
Yeah.
summer of 1990, some small updates. So to me, it screams it showed up in 89.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
made a winning debut in the 89 San Remo Rally. Yes, the Evoluzione was 91.
So you can't get the Evoluzione,
Oh no, got it.
but you can get the Delta if you want to stay there.
I will go 037.
Okay, Lancia 037.
It's not Martini because you can get a Martini livery one as well too. I don't know all of this. Yeah. Did
And
you
our-
write down all of that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Mike.
it's all right.
For
And he
people
scribbled
watching-
all of it out and then in the margin 037.
Yep.
But look at the interior, though.
Yeah, this is the
Oh
one
my
I wanted.
God, that's
There was one
gorgeous.
for sale that had the HF elephant embroidered into the seat, and that's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Lancia 037. That's that was a pick of one of our first.
Yeah.
Uh,
we did homologation specials.
Yeah, we did the homologation specials, and that was on my list.
Yeah, man, that was a solid choice.
Okay. All right.
I got two more I need to think of now. Shit.
All right. Well, don't worry. It's now Trent's turn.
Yes,
All
it
right.
is. It is the one that skirts the law just barely. The law that you strictly enforced. It did have a 1989 model year,
Okay.
and it continues the strakes.
It continues to this day. It is.
The Ferrari 348.
Aha.
Very nice. That's a solid choice.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you just building a Ferrari garage?
Yeah, you're doing a very dad thing right now.
It is his birthday this week. I'm glad you picked up on the theme. This
Do
is
you
for
wanna
you, Brandon.
Do you need to start stealing Ferraris away from the garage?
Might have to.
Yep.
There's not much left.
Aha.
All right, guys.
What do you got for me?
1983.
I see this now, since I wasn't born. But go on.
Actually, no, I'm just going to piss everybody off right now, and you'll understand why once I say it. 1983 Chevrolet Corvette.
Ah.
Digital Dash?
No, Corvettes
No.
didn't exist in 1983.
Yep.
So I'm going with the 1984, which is the
I didn't know that.
debut year. The debut year of the C4 Corvette.
Yes.
Yep.
3-speed auto, I assume.
No, I would go with the Muncie 4-speed.
There you go.
You can get them with the four on the floor.
Oh,
What?
Good
I'm doing some
Lord.
looking. I might have. I don't know if I can get one in the 80s, but hold on. You guys keep going.
For the love of God.
But yeah,
you,
so,
you
I
talk
mean-
amongst yourself there, Zach.
So early C4, pre-facelift
Yes.
C4.
Okay.
You know, I've driven quite a few of these cars. I actually almost bought a Doug Nash 4+3 C4 Corvette.
Interesting.
Kind of still wishing I did. It's bright yellow, black interior. It was actually a really nice car, and it was a very affordable price. I didn't jump on it fast enough, and it's one of those automotive regrets.
That
That's,
happens.
that's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Anywho, there's that. There's my choice.
All right. Well,
It's just like the great regret of Zach not jumping on that male mannequin as quickly as he should have earlier
You might
today.
need some more context there.
nope. Don't add any more context. We're just going to leave it as is.
Mike,
My
what's
pick.
your pick?
I'm going to go ahead and take the Countach.
Oh, yes.
Like you do.
Yep.
Specifically, there's a big differences between them. I just want to know your style.
I mean, whatever it is, it's not going to be
you don't
like
want
the
SU
U.S.
car-
bumper. Like, we're definitely...
Well, you
We're
want like
skirting-
what 6 SU carbs on that bitch?
Fuck yes, I do.
Wow.
I hate my life, as is evidenced by me
Wow.
owning a car that constantly overheats that I can't see out of.
So SU carb is a 4,000. Am I correct?
Ah,
4,000 non-Q, I believe.
Something like that. I don't know. All I know is I just have a very vivid memory when I was a kid. For some odd reason, somebody up the street, they had a friend who had a Countach, and they came over one night.
Wow.
Yep, so me, my dad, my brother, and mom in tow marched up the street to look at this cocaine white Countach
Oh,
parked on
gorgeous.
the street in Cottonwood Heights. Yep.
Yes.
So, yeah, man, it is a hateful vehicle. So,
Disappointingly, this car does not fit my year range.
it's a crying shame. Well, don't worry, I've got another pick, so you can struggle to find something.
Hit us with the sauce.
Man, so I'm not a huge fan of the 80 supercars. Not something I'm really looking for. I'm just taking the Countach because it's something I have a deep personal connection with.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
as much as you can, being a kid in your pajamas staring at a car. You know. What I do have, this is yet another follow my heart thing, that a strong affinity for this to this day. When I was a kid, my dad had one. A silver on gray SR5 coupe. My dad had an 8.6, so I'm going to go ahead and take,
Yes.
yep, the 8.6 Corolla.
That is awesome. By the
you go.
way, AJ, yes.
4-speed with a Doug Nash overdrive and let it rot in the desert for a couple years and then turn it into a vet cart.
I mean, C4 vet carts are definitely gaining popularity.
That they are.
I'm okay with it.
Hey, man.
I'll buy one with body damage and cut all the fiberglass off.
The fact that it sort of rhymes with Death Cart kind of bodes well.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really
All right.
does.
Dave?
I've owned
Here it is. Here it is. I know which one you're picking next.
12 of these cars.
Yeah.
FC.
We don't need to go any further.
We all knew
the
it.
FC
We all
chassis
knew it.
RX-7.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is, right there. Yeah. God. Was it? Yeah, you're right. It was that easy to find.
Listen, we're nothing if not predictable.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I bet nobody's going to guess what I'm going to
A70s
pick
FCs,
next.
right?
E.
God
308?
damn.
What was
Well,
that?
308?
Mondial.
No.
Well, the Viper was designed in the 80s, but came on sale in, 91?
92.
92.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much further you're willing to go with this dad dream garage farce.
Ferrari 328 GTS.
I was really hoping you'd say Reliant Robin.
No, it's Dad's birthday this week, all right?
1987 Plymouth Grand Voyager, extended wheelbase. With the wood paneling.
All-wheel drive.
They didn't come out with the all-wheel drive one until the 90s.
So I'm very upset because the car that I went ooh and ah over as everyone looked at their phones is the
I got to look up one more thing.
I need to look up something too.
I thought fit the pricing or the era, which was the you guys are all on your phones.
Go
I'm
continue.
listening. I'm listening.
Is the
We have
Aston
headphones.
Martin V8 Vantage
Ooh.
L600 V600 Le Mans, which is the twin supercharged one,
Hold
but
on.
doesn't fit the year range.
There you go.
I-
I was
I-
going to say, that's not 80s.
That body style started in the 80s, but
Okay,
that
okay.
that vehicle was produced in '99.
Okay.
So I am going to go with the Aston Martin that looks like a Ford, the other V8 Vantage from the 80s.
Okay.
All right.
That works.
I was going to go Countach, just try to like finish up the porno garage, but it didn't quite
Right.
happen. So that was that. And then to finalize the dream garage, which you guys, as Dave said, or when Mike said, we are predictable. You guys saw this one coming from a mile away.
Yep.
LM002.
All right.
Like you do.
Because because you got the Countach, I got
Yep.
the SUV. It kind of works out.
Yeah, you
We
know.
were both carbureted because we hate our lives.
Yeah. Yup.
Jesus.
That's it. Okay.
That is a solid choice.
So my garage, or should I let everyone else? Am I
Yeah, we
done?
should finish and then we'll recap.
Yeah, then we'll recap and do some honorable mentions.
Yep.
And read everybody's all of the readers, listeners' submissions because there's a shit ton.
there are.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to go with the personal connection here with going along Mike's theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There was a neighbor of mine who later owned a 355, so that I cannot pick that. But they did have a red on tan Ferrari Mondial T Cabriolet,
Yes.
the later 3.2 model. So
Excellent.
Slightly nicer one.
slightly, and I've enjoyed that car whenever I would see it. So I'm gonna go with it and
Yeah.
round out my theme. So
I think Mondials look great.
I
Honestly.
think they aren't bad. you know?
I
At least the
vaguely,
3.2. The early ones are a little.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm sad but happy I picked the Ford year off the gate because it is giving
Pissed.
it's giving you a chance to think outside the box. Because with the F40 you would have had the full garage, but now you had to look elsewhere.
I had to stoop to Mondial level.
Yep.
Jeez.
Just slumming it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
You'll
all right.
live.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I would have an all 80s Ferrari garage. That's fine.
There you go.
And
All
only
right.
none of them would run. 40-minute run.
LS swap.
Oh God! Blasphemy!
I will help you.
I will never talk to you again.
Thank
That's a
God.
win-win.
That's all it took.
Supercharged 3800 V6.
I mean, I'm in.
Who else wants to put a boat anchor in a $1 million car, huh?
Everybody.
38 swept the Mondial.
Everybody.
Hashtag 38 swept the Mondial.
Yes.
Everybody
no.
will want to
3400.
know. Oh God, the 3400 quad cam.
No,
Yeah.
Out of
let's
the
just
Z34.
let's just piss everybody off. 2.7 V6 Chrysler.
Oh, the sludge-o-matic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Iron
Yeah.
Duke.
Oh, 3 slow?
I'm still taking the Iron Duke.
Oh, man.
The Iron Duke that drove many S10s, Fieros, and F-bodies to their graves.
Postal trucks.
A lot of postal trucks. A lot of million-mile Grumman postal trucks out there rocking the old Iron Duke.
All making the same sound.
They all make that nasty chain noise like you're driving with tire chains, but
Yep.
you're on perfectly smooth tires.
All right.
Okay, my last choice is another vehicle that I also own.
Shelby
Lancer?
Lancer.
Jesus fuck, is it really that easy? Yes, 1987 only, the Shelby Lancer.
Hey, man. Well, when you
Dodge later in 88 and 89 sold it as the Dodge Shelby Lancer, or the Dodge Lancer Shelby, excuse me, with a sunroof and a few different colors, whereas the 87 Lancer was only in red. And because they sold fewer of the Dodge Lancer Shelbys in 88 and 89 combined, they are technically more rare than my numbered Shelby.
Well then, funny how that works, isn't it?
Indeed.
Fair enough.
I just real quick aside. I'm surprised you did not choose the Dakota convertible.
I thought about it. I
Okay.
really thought about the Shelby Dakota convertible.
Okay, Mike, round us out here.
I'm taking the Shelby Dakota convertible. No.
Standing ovation.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You now can't go back on your word.
Yes.
Well, okay, show me Dakota.
Well, yes, I can.
Well, yes, I can.
Well, yes, I can. I haven't written shit down.
Being the bank means you keep all the money.
Damn right. Capitalism, baby.
I gave you a standing ovation.
Yes,
Don't
you
make me regret that.
Because it was a good joke. That's why he gave me a standing ovation. Not because I'm actually going to pick that thing. Oh, man, we're seeing that standing O right now.
Oh,
Hey,
look
Yep.
at that.
Thank you.
Glorious.
I'm off
Glorious.
screen. I'll come back on screen.
Anyway. No, I'm taking yet another fairly basic answer, the 30M3.
Okay.
I'm surprised it made it this far, honestly.
Well, Dad wasn't here, so that's why.
Yeah.
It would have been F40 and E30M3 at top 2 of his list.
Yeah. So, there we go. So,
Okay.
Yep. So, just to recap, Zach, you kicked us off. You went
Dick out first.
leading with your dick. You went F40 959, the Lancia 037 after we learned that your Delta was built in 91.
Ah, fuck. So sad.
It's all right. It
Damn.
happens.
It was actually just the Evoluzione. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Evoluzione.
Was built in
Evoluzione.
91, but the
Evoluzione.
Evoluzione 2 that he wanted was built in 93 and 94.
Evoluzione.
yes.
But the two
Mark
has
II.
the good seats.
I know,
though.
exactly. You're
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Did I say
you're
that
further
right?
off.
The Evoluzione Mark II.
I'm like, the
I don't know.
Don't know.
Anyway, then you went with the Ford-looking Aston Martin V8 Vantage,
Isn't
and
that
you rounded
French?
out with the LM002.
yeah.
The Rambo Lambo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which is a classic from the past, which was my
Objectively, Zach had a good list. He did
did.
not pick a single
Honestly,
Ford
yes.
runner. Zach!
I have matured. I matured. Woo!
As he falls out of the chair.
Because remember, my very first time on the podcast, I picked Turbo 4Runner, not knowing how the game worked.
And then you chose the LM002.
Shortly afterwards, because I
So
realized
somehow, you not changed at all, but changed a lot.
I know
It's because
Aston
he
Martins
dailies a
now.
Toyota. You know he's going to have an all-Toyota garage the day he starts dailying an LM002.
Oh, yeah.
It all falls apart in my hand.
Uh,
True.
Wait, every car can't be this reliable? What?
Anyway.
I love that every time we pay attention again to the stream that there's a standing ovation.
It's weird. It's
amazing.
weird.
It's amazing.
That's never
Anyway,
happened for me before. Sorry, Mike.
then Trent, he went 288 GTO, the Ferrari Testarossa,
Mm-hmm.
the
Sorry.
Ferrari 348,
Sorry.
a 328 GTS,
Sorry.
and then finally, the creme de la creme, the Monday LT Cabrio 3.2. Just,
I'm giving one for myself.
yep, I mean, this is...
I'm sorry. For all those who
He doesn't
can't see
even
this-
listen, but
No, he doesn't.
thanks, Dad.
Yep.
That was for you.
Even
For all
Ferrari,
those who can't
even
see, we just-
Ferrari owners and lovers and aficionados are like, why?
Yep.
Mondial gets
Well,
a standing
we
ovation.
gotta think about Clarence here. Clarence has a Mondi LT, and
Yep.
Daly's an Enzo.
Begrudgingly, I get up.
He's like, all right, golf clap.
Damn it. Anyway,
What can I say? I'm an
Wow.
automotive
It's
masochist.
amazing.
You hate yourself.
Yes.
or does Dad hate himself?
Right,
And you're
both.
channeling that.
I would argue that Dave might hate himself with this pick. List.
Well, so here...
Not really. I own a couple of them.
Well, let's
is that sadder?
ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you to determine if Dave hates himself. He went
Hey,
with
you went with a couple of ones I didn't expect first. So
Peter Stevens designed Lotus Esprit Turbo,
Yep.
the AMC Eagle,
I didn't see that one coming at all.
Nobody does.
yep,
That was his
and then the '84
it's just the
Corvette with the 4-speed. Yep. And then he proceeds to go immediately on brand FCRX7 and the Shelby Lancer.
yes.
Yep.
AJ
gotta-
must have left because
gotta pay
we've,
homage.
we've had a lot that we should have.
There
had
should have
I
been-
feel
comments
like
on.
he should have had so many comments after the hashtag because roadkill.
There should have been. There's a lot more. AJ, you out there? Whatever.
You dead,
Checking in
AJ?
on our homies.
Anyway.
Where they at, though?
Anyway, I rounded out. I went with the R32 GTR, the A70 Supra, the arguably most inferior car.
Versus an AMC Eagle?
I mean, compared
Yeah.
to my, well, I mean, let's put it like this: you're kind of like you had a
All of his cars have
Yeah.
rusted away by now.
Yeah, like-
there are still examples
Absolutely.
on the road
Yeah, like-
of yours.
yours was kind of a wave. Mine just kind of like huh.
Cosine.
Yep. Anyway, R32 GTR, the A70
hey,
Supra.
he's still here.
Hey, there we go. The Countach, the 86 chassis Corollas, and then finally the E30 M3.
Solid choices, really.
Yeah.
So you guys went with like garages you could have in like 5 years.
Yeah, I
We
went with,
went with
5 years,
I
you
went
give me
with-
way too much goddamn credit.
I went with
we own
stuff that
half of it.
I mean, I technically only own one of that whole list, now
Oh,
that I
you've
think
owned the
about
other
it.
one.
But I've owned enough of one other one.
You probably owned a half of the surviving market of the other one.
It's true. You're right.
Yep.
Oh
So,
boy.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's bust out some of this.
Some of the cam.
We're gonna make this one a little long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's a good episode though.
Yeah, it's
It really is. Really
it's
is.
been a good one.
I also have a TDC if we want to go extra long.
Well, let's
See where we get.
let's just kind of.
I guess that's your call, not mine. I should let you make those calls. I'm sorry.
It's all right. All
Don't hate
right.
me.
So, man, 2,000 people reached, 180 engagements.
Matthew Bennett. Oh,
Yeah,
what
Matthew
a-
Bennett.
what
He
a
said
lad.
AW11, RS200, the F40.
He has
Okay.
an AW11 that is
Okay.
gorgeous.
Yep.
Yep.
Tyler Corey, he threw out the A70, specifically the pre-facelift ones, because he's a man of class and taste.
Indeed.
Yep. So, where is it? Yes, Andrew Jolly, Geo Metro, Volkswagen, Vanagon, and the Porsche 911.
Wait, Gio.
I don't think so, but I
No,
think
well, I mean not that
it was
Yeah.
just it was
Metro.
it was a pretty sweet excuse for him to post that picture.
Honestly, I think the one you're looking for is the Chevy Sprint,
Yeah,
which is
cooler,
basically Mark 1 Metro.
which is cool because you can get them turboed.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which, Doug
Shout
Nephew.
out Doug Nephew. He still has his white one for sale.
All right, there you go.
Or-
Big
Gorgeous
turbo
car.
and all.
Yep. Let's see. Dusted merch. She said 89 Chevy 1500.
Hell yeah. First year of the OBS. Sorry, second year of the OBS.
Yep. And he's currently turning the one that we have pictured here into an autocross truck.
Blue Steelies and decaled flames. That thing's actually pretty spicy. I dig
Actually,
the shit
I think
out
he
of that.
might have, because he does like pinstriping and stuff, so he might have painted that
Oh,
on there
wow.
himself.
That is cool as hell.
Yeah, he sent me an email earlier just saying, if
Yeah,
you need sticker
Dustin,
work or-
if you're listening, I hope you are. Thank you if you are. Solid truck. I
Yeah.
dig the shit out of that.
Yep. Justin Morrill posted up his Celica.
That was 165 All-Track.
Yep. Because of
Very
course
nice.
he would.
Right. Great cars.
Yep. Devad Kabibop. He posted up Sierra Cosworth RS 500.
Very nice.
Something that I was briefly considering picking, but then I remembered the E30 M3 is a thing.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, my distaste for E30 stems far enough I would take the Sierra, but that's
I mean-
just out of spite.
I mean, listen, it wasn't. They're awesome. Just fucking look at it.
Yeah, exactly. It looks
Yep.
so painfully British.
Yeah.
Is that an 80s car though? I thought that was.
It
No, they're
is.
definitely 80s. They
Okay.
died before the 90s came
Oh,
about.
okay.
No, they sold it on to 91.
Here in the States?
Not in the States,
Oh,
but I mean
okay.
this particular body style soldiered on to 91.
Okay, so just barely.
Just barely.
Got it.
Let's see. Justin Hendrick, 930 Turbo, E30 M3, AMG Hammer, Buick Grand National, the Prelude, the CRX, the C4. So many great cars.
Somebody typed in 1980s sports cars and then clicked on the car and driver article that was first on the list.
That's
Yeah.
what I did.
That was literally verbatim the list.
Damn.
That's what I did to grab the LMW02 because I ran out of ideas.
Oh God, that's great.
Yep. Sawyer DeHart, he said 84 288 GTO, S1 Quattro Sport, 911 SC, and the Starion.
The
Yes,
Starion and the S1 Quattro.
Yeah, why did you pick a Starion?
because having owned 5 of them, I never want to touch them again.
Okay.
What, you mean you don't
Fair
like
enough.
the forklift motor?
Hey, you don't talk shit on that throttle body injected turbocharged forklift motor, all right?
Back
That has the
fuck off.
same cam as the carbureted one in the truck.
Back the fuck off.
Sorry.
Valve float at 5,500 RPM.
Taylor,
You don't
what the
say.
fuck is wrong with you?
Taylor Roberts, he said
Okay.
there's a 1980 Fiat 131 a Barth count.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
But what the fuck, Taylor?
That is an amazing car. You know how many of these I have in Forza?
Oh, so many.
I've got like 9 of those in Forza, all different levels of trim because they are hilarious to drive.
I don't think
dude.
Taylor listens anymore, but Taylor's a pretty predictable man. Where the fuck did that come from, Taylor?
I don't know, but I like it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Plus
It
one
was-
to you, Taylor.
It's pretty sweet. So in shenanigans, we got some things. Sorry, Chirp, I didn't send you pictures of that fucking Monte Carlo that I shot in.
It's okay. Was it an
April.
arrow? Was it an arrow deck? Arrow window? Whatever they call them?
I don't know, whatever that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
So anyway, Brandon Kuhn, Omni Shelby
I
GLHS,
thought about that.
AMG Hammer, Buick GNX, First Gen CRX, and the Porsche 944. But then he
Beautiful.
also includes the F40 and the 930 Porsche.
Yep.
Benjamin Corbin Allred, Pontiac Fiero, the DMC DeLorean, and the third gen Civic Si.
All three of which I could see you owning, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
You probably had the Fiero and the third gen Civic as well. So
Oh yeah, and then AJ, he said the FC, the 86, the E28 M5, a rear-wheel drive swapped Audi Quattro,
I mean,
no, you
really,
could-
it's
you
just pushing the button in the center and pulling the front shafts.
Or
and
you
the
just buy an Audi GT, and it's kind of the same thing.
The GT is close.
It's just
But-
different fender flares and a slightly different engine.
and then he rounds it out with the RS 200.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Glenn says the Conquest TSI with the SHP package,
Had one
Volvo
of
745 Turbo with the manual. Doesn't count because it had a facelift in the 90s.
Yeah, whatever.
Doesn't matter at this point.
It counts.
X7
83 was the first year of the 740 Turbo. So.
Yeah. And then X7 Cressida wagon and the S12 200SX.
Nice.
Yep. Matt Barker, ST165 and Rally Spec, of course. I need a winter daily, so 84 Tercel wagon 4x4.
Beautiful.
He
Perfect.
grew up in an 84 Tercel hatchback. He said 80's AW11 hardtop. They're lighter. 89 Corrado. There we go. And
89 Corrado, I know it doesn't count. No, they all counted.
yeah, it works, dude. It fucking works. And then, let's see. I think I got some responses in NASA, Utah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. They're coming around. They're putting up with our cheeky shenanigans, which I
Very
think is delightful.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm a conversation starter in the group.
Oh, see
See
how your badge looks.
I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't.
All right, well, I mean, hey.
I know we don't have anything in Motoring United because somebody came over from Motoring United to actually post on the Facebook page. So
okay.
Nice.
that works. Let's see. Matt Hurlbert, he said Fox Mustangs. Blake Troster, specifically the 88 to 90 Porsche 944 Turbo.
Yes,
what
as he does.
That's what Mayor McCheese drives. And Jan Gerde said the Honda Prelude.
Great choices.
Oh, yes. So, I think we got something UJZC, maybe. I don't know.
Bobbity-bobbity-bob.
Why are we looking at Blaze's car? I mean, I love
It's
it.
technically a classic.
While
I
you're
don't
looking
agree.
for that, what would probably be my actual list if I wasn't doing all Ferrari: F40, 288 GTO, AMG Hammer, 930 Turbo, 944 Turbo.
Okay.
Nice.
I like it.
Sir, I stole one of those already, so
Aha.
it's
I'm just-
mine.
I'm just saying.
Mine.
Let's see.
UJCC, Dylan Risk, he says AW11. He's a little biased. He has one.
Just a hair.
Brandon Walters, Z31.
He is 100% biased.
Again, because he owns one.
Yep.
I do like the Z31 though.
Yeah.
And
then-
Z31 was plucky.
It was. And then I know we got some stuff on on Instagram, too.
Hey.
Social media was just going off.
Nice.
I like it though. I like the content but the reach we had.
Yeah. Let's see. Proud Papa Austin Kent. He said supercharged MR2 and the E30 M3. Sent that to me in a message. Ricky from San Pete Grease and Grub.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey.
Let's
Shout
see.
out to you guys. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Ricky. Let's see. He says my 1980 Plymouth Volare wagon.
Valere, the Plymouth Valere, yes.
Yep. He posted some pictures of it that I screenshotted that I'm going to go ahead and post up there. That's what the wagon looks like. And then,
Please tell me it's got a 318 in it. I hope it's got a 318 in it.
yep, take a look. What does that look like?
Looks like a Mopar small block. It could be any of them.
Exactly. Yeah, it's got an HEI distro swap and an Optima battery now.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Yep. So
That's amazing. I love old Chryslers like that.
Oh yeah. David Anthony Phillips, he said Mark II Escort because he has one, and he said when the weather gets warm, he's gonna have to take us out in it.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'm all right with it.
Quinn Follett's at 8.6,
Like you do.
as he does, and then to the post. Let's see. We got some semi-predictable ones. Well, let's see. Oh yeah. David Anthony Phillips, again with the Mark II Escort. Ken Claris with the Civic hatchback, specifically the EF, like his. With that B18C swap.
Nice.
Yep, it's a pretty choice.
Hell of a motivated vehicle.
It's pretty awesome. JT Watson, Porsche 959, or the Audi S1.
2 very big Group B cars.
Yeah, man. So there we go.
Beautiful.
I apologize if I missed you guys. I'm sorry. We had a lot going on. So, yeah. Mailbag at camautomag.com. If we missed you, tell me that I missed you and that I'm an idiot, and then I will gladly read yours next week. Dave, how far have
Because
we blown the light?
you're a people pleaser.
Exactly.
It is almost 9 p.m. for us.
So
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're stretching this one.
Okay, so I think Trent will go ahead and just we'll do the TDC we were going to do. Oh, stop it. Don't give me that hangdog expression.
We can post it and then have people brew on it all week. And
Yeah, we
then-
can post it up. We can do that thing. It'll be like we'll post it up. Here's what we'll do. We'll post
Especially
your
if it's
TDC on Thursday, and we'll just have it run, and then Monday we will debate it ourselves.
Especially if it's
I
confrontational.
won't be here Monday.
I
but
know you
okay.
won't be here, but you can
still read it.
You can send in. You know how to get a hold of me.
I do.
Do
Yeah.
you, though?
Anyway, so let's land this plane.
I just realized we never powered this back on. Luckily, no one's sitting there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So,
Very nice.
all right, yeah.
AJ wants my TDC, but it's all right, AJ.
Well, you can throw it out there now,
Okay.
and then
AJ, send us your list.
yeah, send us. Well, he did. He posted it. Remember, it was on in the shenanigans.
Yeah, you're right.
group.
We did just read it.
Yeah.
Never mind. God, the screen name throws me off all the time, and I
Yeah.
literally said his name.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm a retard.
All right, so something to stew on. We will debate at a later time. The Track Daily Crush Super SUV Edition, Bentley Bentayga, Lamborghini Urus, Aston Martin DPX. Thinks on it.
Crush them all, Grand Cherokee SRT8.
I'm surprised you.
I'm gonna think on it.
I'm surprised you went DBX. I thought you would have gone Rolls Royce Cullinan.
No, it just doesn't compete.
Hey, it happens.
But have
It
you
happens.
seen it up to do the hill climb though in front of Lord March's house?
I have not.
Damn, does that thing boogie?
How much body roll? All the body
All
rolls?
the body roll.
Okay.
So much body rolls.
But body
like
roll
70s car body roll?
body roll induced sliding.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Bentayga has the where we're debating this now. We shouldn't. I'm gonna stop talking.
All right, so let's go ahead and land this plane.
Yep. All right, folks.
Kill this bird.
AJ, thank you for joining us in the stream. You're a rock, buddy. It's what we need. We'll get to. God damn it! We'll get to some of these other shenanigan things here.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Okay, real quick. Just we'll Micro Machines are coming back. That's the long and short of it.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Exactly. Micro Machines are coming back. It's a thing. They're coming back with the Super Van City playset. Yep. So
I don't get this, so
I have so many of these in my basement
Oh
right
my
now.
god, I have
Same
so
here.
many as well.
same here. It's going to cost $50. It's going to be revealed at Toy Fair 2020.
Oh my god, Super Van City.
Yep. So it
I
looks
have a Super Van City.
go to,
Holy shit. Okay, sweet.
man, you're lucky we're that good of friends, or else I'd be robbing you right now. Want that so bad. Anyway, thank you for joining us, guys. We appreciate it.
You just got was-
Uh,
you missed it.
Yeah.
AJ, yes, it is coming back.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry. They're coming back, dude. More on this
Yeah.
as we have it.
Yes. as the story
We will
ends.
put our top men on this.
Top
men.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon. If you haven't already, patreon.com/camautomag. Any dollar amount is highly advised, but $5 is definitely the one you want to go to.
You watched me change the screen.
Yeah, I did.
You still did that to the camera.
Yeah, I still do. It's kind of good practice to do stuff to a camera when we have one. Anyway, $5 is the number. Get you into the Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook group, bonus content, podcast early, all sorts of fun stuff.
Everything.
CamAutoswag.com. Buy stuff like the hoodie that I'm rocking.
The hat that I'm rocking.
Yep. All sorts of other stuff. The beanie that I wear every day when it's cold.
Yep.
It's CamAutoswag.com. Support our sponsor, Steady Broke Clothing, steadybroke.com. Use coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout. Save 15% on your entire order.
Yes.
We are at CamAutoMag on all of the social medias. Podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Do all that shit that you normally do for your other podcasts.
Review, like, subscribe.
Exactly.
Rate, review, like, and subscribe.
Man, it's like we've broken you.
Run for a while.
Anyway, catch us cruising on Mustard Way for episode 252 of the Camcast. I've been Mike.
I've been made with cage-free eggs.
I've been Zach. I can't follow that.
And I've been the shadowy billionaire.
All right, bye.
Bye.